Rolling up over black Cadillac, high heel.
Welcome to the last part of how to paint Ghazghkul Thraka. On this final part, I'm going to show you how to paint a glow and oversoul effect on this model, simulating as if it was placed through some lava pond.
My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees, I'm addicted.
First things first, I'm going to paint the lava. The first base is going to be white. Just as I did before on the previous glow effects, we need white as an undercoat for placing the next colors. I do not want any element on the base to steal attention from the model. So everything on the base is painted in a really dark brown and then dry brush with lighter colors. Now we need a layer of flash gets yellow all over the lava. The color is so bright and intense that the camera is saturated and showing basically white. So I need to adjust the settings just for you guys to understand how it's actually looking like right now. After we're done with the yellow, we're going to start building a gradient using orange. Basically, I'm going to be mixing yellow and orange, giving different proportions, sometimes more orange, sometimes more yellow. Basically, I need it to be a little bit random. Trolls Layer Orange and Flash Gets Yellow are really bright colors. They are perfect for fire or lava effects. In order to make this gradient, I am not letting the paint to get dry before applying the next color. I am going back between orange and yellow and different mixes between them to cause this different gradient that is not to be really smooth. It's supposed to be a little bit random. Basically, I was confident the white paint was already dry when I started applying yellow and orange, but apparently it wasn't, and now I removed some of the layer. But I didn't panic, honestly, you can simply put a little bit more paint to cover it, and this time make sure that it's dry. Now I am mixing Trolls Layer Orange and Evil Soul Scarlet to make a new dark orange combination. I'm going to apply this color on all the surfaces directly hit by the light of the lava. When you're making these effects, it is important that the surfaces hit by the light do not have exactly the same color as the light source. They have to be one level lower. This is why I am not using just Trolls Layer Orange, but I am making a mix a little bit darker than the original color that was glowing. The surfaces closest to the source of light are going to have a very saturated orange. It's a very similar situation to the blue on the chin of the orc. Just like when you paint any other surface, when you are trying to paint highlights, you're looking for the parts that are more exposed. This means they are more exposed to ambient light. In this case, to make an OSL effect, you're looking for the surfaces exposed to this new source of light. The further away the surface is from the original source of light, then the orange I'm going to apply is going to be thinner. It's going to be less visible. The closer to the lava, stronger. The trick to make this OSL effect so realistic is that the surfaces were originally dark, and then illuminated by a contrasting color. If instead I was using a very light color and then illuminated with an OSL, it would be very tricky because the color is simply darker than the original surface. Now we're going to apply Trolls Layer Orange without any of the mixes. This is going to be applied basically on the more exposed surfaces. Think about it as a different highlight, just that this time instead of applying the blue or the green that we normally apply on any surface, we simply are going to imitate the colors of the new source of light, in this case the orange. And following the same rule, closer to the source of light, more intense color. Further away, less visible color. I realized the miniature didn't reflect the intensity of a light that a lava would emit, so I need to add more of the mix of Troll Slayer and Evil Zones on the miniature. I'm going to repeat the steps that I did in the other parts, but this time a little bit smaller for the other parts that are further away. The brush has less and less paint the further away I'm going. Now again Troll Slayer Orange for the parts that need more contrast. Now I'm going to apply an edge highlight of Troll Slayer Orange mixed with Flash Kids Yellow. I am looking for all the edges that require this extra touch to gain attention. And finally, we have finished this model.
I see her rolling up.
If you like this tutorial and it helped you improve your painting skills, please hit the like and subscribe button. My name is Zanji and I'll see you next time.
After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's